They say a man dies twice. Once, when his heart stops beating, and again, when his name is spoken for the last time. But what if there was a third death, one that happens in silence, when a man forgets the reason he lives? This is the death Tolstoy feared more than anything. Not the end of breath, but the end of meaning. And it's this death that might already be creeping into your life. At the height of his fame, Leo Tolstoy was untouchable. He had everything a man could dream of: wealth, admiration, family, purpose. But one morning, he woke up and saw a strange thing. The sunlight on the wall, the sound of his children laughing, the words on the page he had written just yesterday. And suddenly, he felt nothing. No joy, no peace, not even sadness. Just a hollow awareness that all of this, everything, was slipping through his fingers. He later wrote, "Is there any meaning in my life that the inevitable death awaiting me does not destroy?" He wasn't sick, he wasn't dying, but inside, something had already died. He had climbed the mountain and realized it led nowhere. You don't need to face death to feel its presence. Sometimes it whispers through boredom. Other times it creeps in when you scroll through your phone for the 200th time, searching for something you can't name. The ancient Stoics had a practice. Every morning they would tell themselves, "You could die today," not to be dark, but to be alive, to remind themselves, today is not just another Tuesday. It's a miracle, a final chance to forgive someone, to create, to feel the wind on your skin. But we forget. We act as if we're immortal. We waste hours, as if we have an endless supply. But ask someone on their deathbed, and they'll tell you, time is not a resource. It's a fire, and it burns fast. You say you'll start writing next year. You'll tell her how you feel after you're ready. You'll quit the job once you have a backup plan. But here's the truth. Someday is where dreams go to die. Tolstoy kept asking, "Why do I live? Why do I do anything?" The more he searched, the less he found. Until one day he stumbled on something unexpected. Not in philosophy, not in books, but in the eyes of the peasants working his land. They had no answers, no grand theories, just simple faith, simple routines, simple love. And in their ordinariness, he found something extraordinary: presence. Tolstoy realized something powerful. It's not the fear of death that haunts us. It's the fear of living without purpose. We chase achievements, followers, recognition. But the real medicine, it's in doing something meaningful, without needing applause. It's planting a tree you'll never see grow. It's writing a letter to someone who may never write back. It's speaking truth when it would be easier to stay silent. Death, Tolstoy said, is only terrifying when life is lived blindly, but when each day is a conscious choice. When you ask, if I died today, would this moment still matter? Then you begin to live with intention, not sleepwalking, but seeing, feeling, being. This isn't meant to depress you. It's meant to free you. You don't need more time. You need more presence. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think." So look at your life, not with panic, but with curiosity. Are you living a story worth telling? Are you making decisions your future self would thank you for? Or are you just waiting? Waiting for a sign, waiting for approval, waiting for a time when it finally feels safe to be fully you. But here's the twist. There is no perfect moment. There's only now, and now is slipping through your hands. Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow with the full awareness that you've already died, that everything you do today is a bonus. Would you speak more honestly? Would you forgive faster? Would you create without fear of failure? Tolstoy found his answer, not in glory, not in escape, but in living each day like a sacred experiment. You can do the same. Don't chase immortality, chase meaning, because in the end, it's not how long you live, it's how deeply you lived before you were gone.